All right, how you guys doing this evening? All right. I like that energy. I was waiting for something dull. That was nice. Nice. Let's do it again. How you guys doing this evening? Wow. That was good. I'm proud of myself. I want you to know that I drove all the way from Kankakee. Show of hands, you know what Kankakee is, right? Down the street? Okay. All right. I want to, okay. It felt longer than that. But for the first time ever, I literally drove the whole way looking through my windshield. Yeah. Some of y'all like, why? When you drive, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that some of us that drive looking through our side mirrors and in that rear view mirror, you know, we're worried about the traffic behind us, so you know, they're speeding up on me, looking through what I need. But for the first time, I was nervous, and I was so nervous about being here this evening because I knew there was something big. Being a feature is not easy. And to be the first feature, when you got people that you look at on YouTube, and you watch on Facebook, people that you follow on SoundCloud, and they're speak highly of you, and you don't know how to get on the mic. So I just want to let you know I was so nervous, I didn't look behind me. Many of us look behind ourselves and we get lost. We get stagnant. We get stuck between two semis and one coming up on the left, and you kind of jump over real quick, and if you don't, they're going to run into you. Yeah, somebody did it. I've been there. I think I'm going to like you because you had all the experience like me. But nonetheless, it's an honor and a privilege to be here. First, let's clap it up for Kai. As a person that loves what they do, that works at what they do, you see who does their work. Who's about their work, who's about the people, who's about working, who's about practicing, who's about teaching. And I see a lot of older generations here. Okay, I said your eyebrows. I thought about my words carefully. I was worried about the women more than the guys. Your eyebrows, you threw me off. But when I say older, you know more than I know. Wisdom is experience more than I've experienced. Okay, and there's some of us in the room that are here that experienced maybe 5 or 3 more years more than I have. And I'm starting to realize at 30, I don't know anything. Nothing at all. And so you got to pay homage to someone who gives you the opportunity to not only learn, not only study. When you bruise your knees, they pick you back up and say, okay, now try it again. I'll try it the way that I showed you. Then also hats off to Savant. This gentleman right here, got to give the big guy credit. Because myself, him, one of the features we're going to do tonight was phenomenal. We did a sports radio broadcast. And we talked about sports and compared it to life, living in Chicago, living in Kankakee, being a black male, being an athlete, loving the sport, loving the game. Golden State going to win another title. But Boston, we ain't going to talk about this. But again, as a person who knows a little bit more, he's humble enough to say, hey, look, try it this way, look at this from this perspective. And I just got to give flowers when I give flowers. So, with that being said, by show of hands, how many of you are students? Whether you're in school, whether you're independent learning, okay. Thank you.
Well, the white man want me to teach the other white man something, but is that the same thing? I don't know.
A student learns. A student is a person that learns, that sits and understands something and can go and take it somewhere else. So if you're learning
if you go take it somewhere else, you got to take it back to the community.
That's true. So that goes into my second question. By show of hands, how many of you are employees? Employees. You work for somebody. Whether you work for yourself, whether you work for the man, whether you work for somebody, I mean employees. All right, well thank you. Thank you for those of you who raised your hand. My last question. How many of you are currently unlocking an ambition? You're unlocking an ambition. AMBITION. Right. There's more hands on that one than the second one, so I feel it a little bit. So thank you for answering this question, because as a speaker, it is my job to make sure that I know my audience. If I don't know my audience, I can deliver the wrong message. By asking those questions, at the same time, anyway, you got more money. I got to go to work tomorrow, so that's the difference between me and Trump. But I also ask those questions because I want you to know a little bit about me. I'm a student, working on my bachelor's degree in psychology. The goal is to get the master's in library science. I'm also an employee. I work for the Kankakee Community College and the Kankakee Public Library. I'm also unlocking an ambition, which is to share information, to share knowledge, to share my story. Hopefully, someone can open up that vault of theirs and do something that's significant, because I'm not the next president or congressman or any of that, but I will inspire the next one.
You're a star.
So with that being said, I was studying one day about photosynthesis. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody want to share with me what that is? Life eating plants. You said, yeah, plants.
Transfer of energy.
Transfer, okay, all right. I love this crowd. I wish I had a crowd like this every time. So that photosynthesis is a process in which plants make food to sustain themselves. So while studying and thinking about my ambition, because I'm tired of working 2 jobs, so I put in my 2-week notice last week. I had a job I've been at for 12 years. Started literally from the bottom to and got up to the top, somewhere in the top. But I say that because as I was studying and thinking about ambitions, plants go through a process in which we do the same with our own ambitions. And there's 5 things I came away with real quick. I know I took much of your time, but as a talker, I got you. Now that I got your attention, the first thing is the foundation. We have to plant a seed. It has to go under some rich soil with manure, anything that can help it grow, nutrients. Some of us, we grow in some deserted areas, some areas where there's concrete, there's weeds all around. But nonetheless, our foundation is where we're planted, whether it's the west side of Chicago or the south side of Kankakee. And from that foundation, we're able to grow. The second point is, without sunlight, they can't cook up what's inside of the plant. So I know y'all have that favorite sweet pie, cake, cookie, brownie that grandma used to make, and the recipe that somebody used to make that you love. Imagine if you had that recipe and you put it in the oven, but you did not cut the oven on. Would it grow? Would it bake? Would it be edible? We have to go through the heat of life. I have 3 kids and we're on the way. I'm married, going on 3 years. I'm quitting a job. And I've been working 2 jobs since 22. That's a lot of heat. I don't know if y'all got hot, and I'm hot. And I got maybe long sleep, but I'm hot. But that heat is how I'm going to rise to the occasion. The third point is plants need water. If they don't have water, they don't grow, right? Without us, if we don't cry, if we don't bleed, if we don't sweat, we don't produce. Look at the civil rights movement. People were beaten. They were disappointed. They were ridiculed. Spirits beat down, but they kept going, they kept pushing because they had a reason. We asked the young generation today to go out there and sweat a little bit, to bleed a little bit, but they've already cried. They cried before they even had a chance to fight. And I'm speaking because I was born in '86. I'm a cry baby. My mother and father did cry. Babies. So with that being said, without those things, we can't nurture those foundations as we begin to go to the heat of life. The fourth point, if we close off every avenue of oxygen, fill it with carbon dioxide, we die. Plants, they'll grow. They capture what counts. As humans, we have to capture those moments that are ugly, but we got a lesson out of it. I hate school. I work in the school. I tell kids to go to school, but I hate school. I hate home, actually. But I know for me, it's either that or something legal. So I might as well make that work and do what it do, keep talking, find my way to get to where I need to get to, and then be able to pass it down to the next generation. We have to capture what counts, even through with Donald Trump. Okay. I got a piece on Donald Trump. It's good. But the last and final thing is this. Just like the theme tonight, plants give off life. They have the foundation, they go through the heat, they use that water, they grow to the occasion, capture what kills us, and they give off oxygen, they give off life. Tonight's about giving off life If you're not giving off life, regardless of who you are in this room, whether you're listening to me or in this room or you're working, I want everyone to know, if you have ears inside of your head, that you have to give off life. Your story has meaning. People may get tired of my story, but I have to keep telling my story. And why? Because I talk a lot, and two, I don't like following those rules. So I might as well create something in which I can do what I do and find those kids who are like me, who have those talents, and nurture them to be able to grow and stand before people like you and share parts of their story. Because the high school dropout who was born 2 months early and adopted, if I can grow, everyone in this room can grow. Thank you, love you, appreciate you.